Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. We got 7 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NBA player props, go ahead and check out ParlayPlay in the link below. Get 5 free entries when you guys sign up. Use them on this slate. Hopefully you can get some nice, simple over-under cash outs as we head into a pretty busy weekend of sports. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty average slate today. Starting with the Boston Celtics versus the Detroit Pistons. Boston opening up as 10.5-point road favorites with the over/under at 215. The last 3 head-to-head, Detroit is 2-1, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hitting 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Boston 9-1 in their last 10, playing phenomenal. Detroit just 2-8 in their last 10, but Detroit coming into this on a 2-game win streak. Good for Detroit. Boston coming off a huge win over the Nets. Boston 5-2 covering in their last 7. They are 6-0 on the road, 10-1 in their last 11. Detroit just 3-12 in their last 15. 2-5 covering the spread. I mean, we're rolling with Boston here. Add them to your money line parlays. They're just playing too good right now. 10.5 points. Always going to be cautious on those. So staying away from the spread on that. Throw them in a teaser. Get that total down some. And taking the Celtics on the road. Next matchup, we had the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Chicago Bulls. Grizzlies opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over/under at 236. The last 3 head-to-head, Memphis is 3-0, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hitting 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Memphis 7-3 in their last 10. Coming into this on a 2-game losing streak. The Bulls currently right now, Chicago on a 6-game win streak. They're playing great basketball. Memphis just 3-6 covering against Chicago. Chicago 5-0 at home right now. 6-1 covering the spread. Yeah, give me Bulls money line at home +1. Whatever you want to do here. Playing really good. We all know how good Memphis is. On a 2-game losing streak, nothing to be concerned about. But Chicago playing great basketball here, and I want to ride that streak. Give me the Bulls at home. Next matchup, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Miami Heat. Miami opening up as 7.5-point home favorites with the over/under at 224. The last 3 head-to-head, Miami is 3-0, 2-0-1 covering the spread. The overs hitting 1 out of the last 3 matchups. The Spurs 5-5 in their last 10. Miami 6-4 in their last 10. Miami did beat Spurs in their last meeting 112-99. Both teams coming off a back-to-back here. I like the Heat at home. Unless, hopefully they don't decide to rest any players. We will see how the back-to-back situation goes. But assuming they don't rest anybody here, we're taking the Heat at home. Even if they do maybe rest somebody, I'm sure the spread will lower. But I'm rolling with the Heat at home here. Next matchup, we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as 9.5-point home favorites with the over/under at 234. The last 3 head-to-head, Milwaukee is 3-0, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hitting 1 out of the last 3 matchups. I do see Dragic is probable, so it looks like Dragic will make his debut in this matchup. Brooklyn just 2-8 in their last 10. Milwaukee 6-4 in their last 10. Yeah, the Nets 1-8 on the road, 1-5 covering against the Bucks. Give me the Bucks -9.5. Add them to your money line parlays. This Nets team has been getting just absolutely destroyed, and I don't want any part of the Brooklyn here. Give me the Bucks. Throw them in your parlays and teasers. Next matchup, we have the Sacramento Kings versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as 8.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 235.5. The last three head-to-head, Denver is 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in each of the last three meetings. These teams did just play each other. Denver winning that matchup 128-110. Denver on a 4-game winning streak, 6-1 in their last 7. They're playing great basketball. Sacramento 1-15 on the road, an absolutely horrible road team. Denver 6-1 covering in their last 7, playing great here. They pretty much destroyed them on the road. Now they get them at home. Give me Denver -8.5 money line at home. Throw them in your teasers, lower that total just for safety, which you should do on every pick, honestly. And yeah, we're rolling with the Nuggets here. All right, next matchup, we have the Toronto Raptors versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as 2.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 225.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Toronto is 7-3, 5-5 covering the spread. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. Toronto 8-2 in their last 10. Atlanta 4-6 in their last 10. Toronto coming off a back-to-back here. We know Fran VanVleet missed the game prior. Was probable on Friday. We'll see on a back-to-back if they choose to hold him out. OG Anunoby was out on Friday as well. Atlanta hasn't looked good, but it's the second half of the season. We're going to see what Atlanta is all about here. I like the Hawks at home. Not in love with them, but coming into this fresh, they've been off for a good week or so, however long their break has been. And give me the Hawks -2.5 at home. Raptors, I feel like they could be missing some players coming off a back-to-back here. We're going to see what the Hawks' second half of the season push looks like. And definitely starts with this matchup at home. We're taking the Hawks here. Then the last matchup, we have the Washington Wizards versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as 6.5-point favorites with the over-under at 209. The last 10 head-to-head, the Wizards are 7-3, 6-4 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. No Darius Garland again for the Cavs. The Cavs had that loss on a 3-game losing streak. Had a loss to Detroit, which was unfortunate. Wizards 4-6 in their last 10. They haven't looked good whatsoever. Kind of a matchup I'm staying away from. I don't love this Cavaliers spread, but I do like the Cavs at home. Even without Garland out, I think they can find a way to beat this pretty depleted Wizards roster, honestly. And not in love with the spread, not in love with this game. I'd stay away. It's kind of sketchy. I don't trust either team, especially without Garland for the Cavs. But we'll take the Cavs at home in this one. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.